Do you know, like when you drink tonic,
Yeah.
it's sweet and then it gets...
It's very bitter.
Yeah. This is sweet and bitter at the same time. It's like crazy. Malta, home to some of the oldest man-made structures in the world and the only European Semitic-speaking nation. But this small piece of land in the Mediterranean is so much more. I'm Lux Universe and this is Malta. Hello Internet, welcome to Lex Universe. So as you can see, we are located in this sun terrace on the rooftop of my hotel, and in this video I will take you to Mdina. We will meet my friend and we will enjoy some of the typical Maltese pastries, and you will overall get some more information about this country, and also I will give you a tour of the city of Mdina. Let's go! Very well, let's move along to Mdina. There is kind of a large bus terminal just outside the gates of Valletta. It may be a little bit difficult to actually get the right way, but I think I'm heading in the right direction to find my bus. So welcome to Mdina, or about. Like the naming of these cities is a little bit confusing, but anyway, I think I'm in the right place. Yeah, there is the name. Good. As you could see, I had a bit of an accident with my camera on the bus, so right now I will show you how I'm holding it. Horrible. I don't know what to do now. Everything is closed. I want to see what filming right now looks like for me. I like improv. Well, let's take the main gateway and let's go to Mdina. They officially nickname it the Silent City. You wanna know why? Let's find out. Well, it is a lot more, let's say, laid back or, well, silent than Valletta, so kind of starting to understand the nickname. Very peaceful. One other cool thing about Malta is you're really never that far from the sea. You can see, you get up the hill and you can see, well, the sea. As you can see, it is a fortified city, and here they built a park. Cool, right? Well, obviously guys, jokes on me, because as you can see, I really got burnt. Insane. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you haven't noticed, they drive on the left side of the road. Don't get surprised by it. It may be the last surprise in your life. So when we're meeting my friend...
Maltese road, I always like this.
So we are meeting my friend Brian, and hi. And I am trying to drink this thing. It's apparently very famous here. Bittersweet drink. It's not alcoholic, so it's really weird for me to drink it in my video. But I will try it, and you can see my first reaction. Good, so let's give it a try.
What are your thoughts like just by smelling it?
Apero.
Really?
Yes.
Actually, they've just released this new version of it, which is called Kinnie Spritz. It literally tastes like Aperol and Kinnie mixed together.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
I don't know, it's like, it's not disgusting. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. It wouldn't be my preferred drink, but
I'm
kinda
hoping
like
I'm
it.
hoping you'll get used to it after a few sips. I think it's quite a refreshing
yeah, I
drink.
kind of like it. It's like, do you know, like when you drink tonic,
Yeah.
it's sweet and then it gets,
It's very bitter.
yeah. This is sweet and bitter at the same time, which is like crazy. It's a lot of sugar, I think, right?
Well, it is quite sugary because it has to kind of offset the bitterness.
Yeah.
So,
So this is why we'll get even more fat.
but yeah, it's actually like, I find it's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. But for us, if you don't like it, there's something wrong. Because actually most people like this quite a bit.
You said me almost the same thing about your beer. You're very proud of your drinks.
Well, I have to say I don't drink our beer very much. I'm not crazy about it. I prefer drinking this. Like I've already had, I think, 2 or 3 of these in the last couple of days because I quite like Kinnie. And it's one of the things that I tend to buy at the airport. At the airport before I leave because they sell them in 6-packs.
Oh, cool.
So I sometimes buy a 6-pack before I leave Malta.
Cool. Do they sell it somewhere abroad?
I think they might sell it in maybe parts of Sicily, possibly. I know that we export Chisk. Fairly sure that we do, but I don't know about this one. It's actually quite interesting because I've been to the factory where they make this. It's the same factory where they make Chisk. This used to be.
Okay.
It's the same company.
You just have like one factory for the whole Malta.
No. But the factory that makes these drinks, both Chisk and Kinnie, are, I believe, next to each other. And I think that they used to be owned, if they are probably maybe still, owned by the same kind of owner.
Oh.
So
So have one factory and one owner for everything drinkable in Malta.
well, it's a pretty small island, isn't it? So we have just been to Sarkin, which is a very, very popular... It's not the only one, mind you. It's actually a very popular pasticceria here in Rabat, which is where we are at the moment. Sarkin is really popular because it is known as the place where a lot of people go if they're really hungover after a night out clubbing. Actually, the clubbing center is quite far from here, but you tend to go to Sarkin at like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning because I think it opens very, very early. And yeah, you go there for pastizzi and tefitazza. And tefitazza is basically English breakfast tea, which we always drink with milk, just like the British do. Yeah, I get that reaction very often. And they make really good, I don't know, they've changed the shop a bit now, but they used to make very good tefitazza, and it was amazing. it's... Have you ever had tea with milk? Boom. Perfect.
Yes, I did, and it was horrible.
Then maybe it was bad tea with milk. Anyways, I'm gonna open this so that they can see what it looks like. We have two here. They're typically filled with one of two things. Usually they're filled with either peas, a mushy pea filling. Sometimes they also put a bit of meat in there, or ricotta cheese. Nowadays, there are new varieties of pastizzi, like with chicken or with Nutella, but I think they're disgusting. And I think that if you're gonna have a pastizzi, you should have it with either one of these two fillings.
So it's salty, not sweet.
Yes, it's a very savory thing. And you can find it in almost every village or town in Malta. It's very popular. It's cheap food. It's poor man's food, because you can actually have 2 or 3 of these, and actually it could be lunch, and they cost like 40 cents each. They're fucking cheap, like really cheap.
Yeah, we just had 2 of these drinks and 2 of these pastizzi, and it cost
less than
3.80.
Yeah, less than 4 euros.
Yeah.
So it's a very good way to have lunch. It's a good hangover food as well, because I know you like to drink. So if you ever get drunk, this is good hangover food, and just a good. I like it for breakfast, occasional breakfast. They're very fattening because they're made of a phyllo dough, which is usually made with layers of pastry and butter or lard, which is animal fat. There's a very special technique that they make this with, and I think my father's uncle used to make these when he was younger. Now he doesn't. I think he's retired. And they're actually, it's a bit like a skill that you learn. And actually, the people who make these are decreasing a lot, which unfortunately puts the trade in a bit of danger, actually. So hopefully that they will keep training people to make these, because they are something the Maltese people absolutely adore and enjoy.
So let's try them all.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one is the pea one, and I think this is the ricotta one. So let me see. Yeah, this is the pea one. You can try it if you want.
Okay. So I will try the other one.
The ricotta. Cheers.
Cheers. Would be very useful to have 2 hands now right now. So I will now stop filming. And here at this cutest possible traffic sign, we will end this video. I hope you found it interesting. Nina was nice, and I hope you enjoyed my first impressions from pastizzi and Kinnie, and all the more information that you got in this video. If you found it interesting, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, check out my other social media, and see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.